right. It is talkradio.com, TAWKradio.com. I am your hostess, Cypher Kai. It is Freaky Fridays here, people, and guess what? I got no fucking behavior tonight. I got a guest in the building tonight. I am in here with the queen of Jamrock Soul, a good friend of mine, a great friend of the show. She's got some awesome things coming up in the future, but tonight is all about my fans. We are going to be here tonight talking about grown-up shit in a grown-up way. And you guys should thank me from now. Before she even opens her fucking mouth, just thank me from now and say, thank you, Cypher, for changing our lives. This will be a life-changing event. It is. On talkradio.com. You know why? Because tonight, with the queen of Jamrock Soul, I'm here curtsying as I speak to you right now. I'm literally up curtsying to the queen right now. Tonight, we're going to talk about what it means. What are the qualifications for being a good woman? There's so many women out here saying they're looking for a good man. I want a good man, Lord, please send me a good man. But are you a good woman? And if so, what makes you a good woman? We're going to discuss that tonight. We also have a special guest from long distance. She's been very quiet in the distance. Don't worry. She doesn't want to talk tonight, people, but she's lovely too. She's really lovely. But we're here. We're going to have our round table tonight. We're going to talk some things here on www.tawkradio.com. If you are a prude, if you've got some kind of religious beliefs that would preclude you from enjoying the freakiness and authentic profanity that is this show, I suggest you go to bed now. If not, get your papers and pens, get your glass of wine, and enjoy the show. So we're going to start the show with a little music. Get settled in the background. You guys get ready. Get your papers and pens. Get your alcohol. It is talkradio.com's Freaky Fridays with Cypher Kai and the queen of Jamrock Soul. So we will get into the email bag tonight. I'm going to set the tone a little bit. We're going to start you off with some Rihanna and Bryson Tiller. Some wild thoughts. You guys, wild thoughts tonight. It is talkradio.com's Freaky Fridays.
Another one. We the best music. DJ Khaled.
I don't know if you could take it. No, you wanna see me naked. I wanna be a baby. Spinning in his red just like he came from Maytag. Rocket with it on the brown. When I get like this, I can't be around you. I'm too little to dim down the night. Cause I can into things that I'm gon' do. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts.
Let's go.
I hope you know I'm for the taking. You know this cookie's for the bag. Kitty, baby, get her things to rest. Cause you done beat it like the 68 Jets. Diamonds are nothing when I'm rocking with ya. Diamonds are nothing when I'm shining with ya. Just keep it white and black as if I'm your sister. I'm too hip to hop around, time to hit with ya. I know I get wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts.
I heard that pussy for the taking. I heard it got these other niggas going crazy. Yeah, I treat you like a lady. Fuck you till you burned out, cremation. Make it cream, yeah, Wu-Tang. Throw that ass back, bouquet. Call me and I could get it, you say. I could tell you gone off the door. Oh, yeah. Careful, mama, why what you say? You talking to me like your new babe. You talking like you trying to do things. Now that pipe gotta run it like she Usain, baby. You made me drown in it, ooh, touche, baby. I'm carrying that water, Bobby Boucher, baby. And you know I'ma slaughter like I'm Jason. Busted, why you got it on safety? White girl wear shit on brown liquor. I probably shouldn't be around you. Cause you get wild. You looking like it's nothing that you won't do. What you won't do? Hey girl, that's when I told you.
When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts.
Because all right, we're back here live on talkradio.com, and I am in the building with the queen of Jamrock Soul. And tonight we are going to talk about what are the qualifications for being a good woman, and if you think you are one, what makes you a good woman. And men, please, I need you to chime in behind the scenes. This is how you message us. Go onto facebook.com/TAWK radio. Yeah, TAWK Radio. There it is. And you can message us behind the scenes. That'll pop into my face and you guys can chime in that way. If you have access to me on WhatsApp me. If you got my private DM me, and let's talk about it on Talk Radio. So, Miss Your Highness, thank you so much for coming into talkradio.com tonight and sharing your time with us. And we were having this conversation earlier in the week, and I'd love to continue it with you. So let's talk about the faux pas that women make when they bawl out, to God. Oh, God, send me a good man. Let's talk about some of those pitfalls, starting from that point when women start saying they want a good man.
Well, I think primarily we are, if depending on your background and your history and that kind of stuff. Like, as women, we're primarily broken. We're born that way because we're conditioned, and people don't get that. And so when you be a good man, you have to be a balanced individual in order for you to actually be able to recognize a good man, and keep a good man. So are you in the place and the space? Like, do you actually know yourself enough? Have you gotten over all your shit that you dealt with in your past, whether the broken hearts or whatever the situation is, to really be, are you ready for a good man?
Good point. We got like a mime thing going on in the background with our long distance guest. It's amazing tonight. It's amazing. She's got her sackcloth on her back with all her troubles and her worries. Bag lady, Erica Badu's bag lady, right? All right, so that's a valid point. There's a lot of women who I've heard women pray, literally go to church and pray, God send me a man. And they don't usually put the good part. They just say, send me a man. And that's always so dangerous for so many reasons, because God's got quite a sense of humor.
He does, but I don't want to stop you in that. Let's talk about the women that decide that, all right, after them done out them all in the street, that they want to go to church and go find a church man. Thinking that that's where they're going to find a good man.
But the thing is, I find a lot of women have gotten quite wise to that. There's not too many men sitting in the church anymore. They go to church literally just to ask God for a man, so they can't ask God for a man in their house.
True indeed. Because it's not where you are as the building, but that's another conversation.
That's a whole other conversation.
However, it still ties into the actual, I need a good man and I'm praying to God, because that's who you asking for it. But then guess what? You need to ask God to prepare you first. To prepare you.
Speak on it.
Create a balance. Make me that woman. Make me a good woman. So that prepare me for that good man.
Absolutely.
And to be able to identify with that good man when I meet him.
That is so important, because people will, they won't be prepared. Like you said, good men pest you all the time, and you don't know. Sometimes your blessing is right in front of your face, but you're so broken you can't recognize
Discernment is not for everybody, and everyone does not have it.
That's correct.
Everybody don't have it.
But you can get it. You can same way you can seek God and ask God, oh God, please give me a job. Oh God, please give me money. You can ask Him to heal those broken places in you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And prepare you for that man that you want.
And that's absolutely correct. And again, this is not a preaching show tonight, you guys.
It's not. We're
gonna get there.
Listen, we're talking about. Trust me,
we're gonna get there. But in the preparation, it's almost like the foreplay. This is the foreplay part, right? We start touching the nipples and shit. So we're touching your mental nipples right now. We start kissing on your neck in a minute, and then we're gonna start, fingering the pussy in a minute. We're getting there. I'm telling you, but we've got to prepare you. Again, everybody wants to jump to the end part, and nobody wants to get to the front part, right? So you want to bend me over, but you don't want to take a dick out. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the whole problem with women there's a preparation. You have to mentally, physically, and spiritually be ready for what you're asking for.
That's true.
And because you think you're ready,
right,
but you're not. And when there's a knowing. There's a knowing. So if you can say, yeah, I'm ready, and actually be ready, because you've gone through the phases of your life you're supposed to. You've cured and purged yourself of all the negative and all the things that you need to purge yourself of. Because guess what? I know a lot of men that have women and them go home to them and they're miserable.
Right.
They want to put it's like going home is like stepping foot in hell. And your man should not feel like that.
Absolutely.
If you have them.
Absolutely.
So there's a lot of things that.
And again, ladies, I need you guys to understand, this is not just about you guys, what she said is very valid about purging yourself and all that, but there's stages of your life you need to go through. Like, you need to go through that fuck stage. Right?
Absolutely.
You can't come straight from being a virgin to, very rarely do you find your life's mate the first time.
We talked
about that as well. So, but you have to go through that fuck stage. You gotta fuck. You gotta masturbate. You gotta touch yourself, know
your
yourself.
body.
You gotta know your body. You gotta know what makes you tick, what makes you angry, what makes you hot. You gotta go through the fuck stages. You gotta be right. You gotta be with the asshole. You gotta be with the good guy. You gotta be with the guy with the big dick. You gotta be with the guy who eats pussy well. You gotta be with the guy. Listen, ladies, let me put the disclaimer out right now. If a man is over 30 years old and his foreplay game is shit, he's not even a contender.
He's not ready.
Because he didn't do his job. Because that means when he was a teenager, he wasn't sucking pussy. He wasn't sucking nipples. He wasn't fingering pussy like he was supposed to. He didn't do any of the shit he was supposed to do. Because at 30, your foreplay game is supposed to be all the way up. Even if you don't eat pussy, that just means you didn't find the right one to eat. Let me say that one more time. I don't slip past some people. I'm telling you, every guy can eat pussy. He might not do it well, but he'll be willing to learn. And don't let them tell you they don't do it. Bullshit. Every woman sucks dick. Men, every woman will suck a dick. They will. It's just about what you do and what you say to get her to that point. But she'll do it. I had a friend. She has 6 kids. Jamaican chick. She's from that school of mina bow, mina this, mina that. Until she found this guy that she wanted to impress, and she wasn't as sexually malleable as she needed to be to please this guy, and she came to me, she asked me for oral sex lessons, which I was more than happy to give her. She lied to me and told me they were for somebody else, but nonetheless, and before you guys start asking, how the fuck do you give oral sex lessons, let me tell you. We got a dildo. I had one of my own, she had one of her own, and we're not talking about the little plastic shit that you play with your fucking your clitoris with that just vibrated. No, we're talking the ones that look like black men's penis. Because ladies, it serves you no purpose to practice oral sex on a tiny little vibrating egg when your man is 9 and 10 inches long. Okay, so let me just say that. So anyway, this is talkradio.com for all of you who just jumped on with me. We are having a grown-up conversation tonight with the queen of Jamrock Soul in the building. And so we're going to get into some more music right now, continue the discussion, and we will see if she'll be so kind to answer some of the emails in the email bag tonight, you guys. Can you imagine what's going to be in there? What's she going to say? It's so exciting right now. It's the queen of Jamrock Soul in the building. Your Highness, Your Highness. Your Highness, we are here.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you Thank you for coming. So we're going to get some PNB rock right now. Selfish. All these theme songs tonight. What's really going on? What am I saying? What am I talking about? What are we getting into? So this is PNB rock. Selfish. Talkradio.com.
I want to order myself. You don't need nobody else. I want to order myself, I swear. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm selfish. I want to order myself, I swear. You don't need nobody else, I swear. I want to order myself because I'm selfish. I want to order myself, I swear. You don't need nobody else, I swear. I want to order myself, I swear. I'm selfish. I want to order myself, I swear. You don't need nobody else, I swear. I want to order myself because I'm selfish, I want to order myself, I swear. You don't need nobody else. I want to order myself. Now that I got you here, girl, I ain't gon' play with you. Because it's a lot of things that I wanna say to you. Girl, you know you the shit. Balenciaga's on your kicks. Niggas all on your dick, but we ain't gon' trip. Cause I'm not ready for no commitments. But I swear I hate seeing you with them. And I know you ain't trying to control me. And I know you tired of being lonely. I can't help how I feel. I'm just keeping it real. They can't hear you, girl, because I'm selfish. I want to order myself, I swear. You don't need nobody else, I swear. I want to order myself because I'm selfish. I want to order myself, I swear. You don't need nobody else, I swear. I want to order myself, I swear. I'm selfish. I want to order myself, I swear. You don't need nobody else, I swear. I want to order myself because I'm selfish. I want to order myself, I swear. You don't need nobody else. I want to order myself. Shorty, I'm selfish, can't help it. You know I get stuck when you come around. And them niggas be sick cause we be on some shit. Yeah, they know I'm gon' hold it down. Pull up in the whip, tell you how I been with your friends. We gon' go to my crib, have myself cook us up a dinner. Girl, you know you fucking with a winner. I ain't nothing like these veins, I swear. Name a place I can take you there. I'll do anything to make you laugh. And you can have anything, just ask. But just know that I'm selfish. And I swear I can't help it. But it's all for you, yeah, it's all for you. I'm selfish. I want to order myself, I swear. You don't need nobody else, I swear. I want to order myself because I'm selfish. I want to order myself, I swear. You don't need nobody else, I swear. I want to order myself, I swear. I'm selfish. I want to order myself, I swear. You don't need nobody else, I swear. I want to order myself because I'm selfish. I want to order myself, I swear. You don't need nobody else. I want to order myself. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm a one night stand, cuffin' wasn't in the frame. So you came through, you was staying with your friend. Yeah. You caught my eye, and my eye caught a vibe, and the vibe.
And we are back here live on TAWKradio.com. We're going to dig into the email bags right now with the Queen of Jamrock Soul and see what it is she has to say on some of these questions. And we're going to talk about some things here on this Freaky Fridays on TalkRadio.com. So let's see what's first. Okay, let's see what we got here. Am I a slut? It's well, 4 years ago I slept with 3 guys in 1 week who I barely knew. I had oral sex last night with some. I met someone I met less than 5 days ago. I slept with over 14 guys, and I'm 26. Does this mean I'm a slut or no? Wow. Let me touch that one first.
No, yeah, for me, answer that one.
Okay,
answer that one.
All right, go ahead.
So I just had this conversation the other day with someone. Right?
Okay.
So I have a theory about life. Mm-hmm. You live your life exactly how you choose, with the full knowledge of the consequences. Mm-hmm. You're 24 at the end of the day, and you know the consequences of your action if you're not being safe. Mm-hmm. So, but are you a slut? No. I feel like you're doing what you love and doing what you enjoy, and I don't think you're a slut. But go ahead.
Absolutely. Well, I can say, well, shit. Slut, I don't know. I can tell you by the time I was 24, I was way deeper than 14. I can tell you what. Shit. Matter of fact, I tell you, you know what? Because you know I tell you guys everything. There was 1 year. I remember by the time I got to September, I'd hit like what 80. To think about 1 year. Somebody found, I used to keep a list. You know, I was a dude that way. I kept a list, and someone found the list. You remember this? Someone found the list and shared it with somebody else. You don't remember this? Right. And by September of a particular year, there was already like 80 for that year. Yeah, it was great. I'm not going to say any names, but you bastard shouldn't have taken up my paper. But anyway, nonetheless, and the guy who had the hissy fit about seeing the list, he was all hurt. I gave him a couple of good fucks after that, and we're good friends all now. So it's a good thing. What I'm saying, 14 guys, 3 guys in one night, 1 week. Yeah, I think I've done that too. I think I've done the 3 guys in 1 week.
The thing is, there's nothing to be ashamed of.
Absolutely.
If you feel guilty about it, then maybe you're a slut. If you're guilty, if you feel no remorse and you've done this and you enjoyed the shit out of every moment of it was memorable, then guess what? You're doing what you love and you're living your life. And because at the end of the day, nobody is not giving you the soap for wash your pom pom, and them not take care of it. So guess what? By all means, again, do whatever you're doing with caution, and just know that there can be mistakes and there are consequences if there are mistakes. That's all I'm saying. Just protect yourself.
So there's STDs, there's pregnancy, unwanted pregnancies, and those things. But I mean, if you're doing everything,
is not going away.
Right, the clap is clapping back. Isn't that something? The clap is clapping back. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But I mean, if you're doing anything that's consensual, like, you know what I'm saying, no one's forcing you. You didn't say these guys gang raped you or anything like that. You said you chose to sleep with 3 guys in a week. That's okay. I mean, you're 20 something. That's what your 20s are for, to get all that stuff out of your system, so that when you find this guy that you're praying for, you can handle him correctly because you've already done all this shit. Hopefully. Okay. So what's another one? Let's see what else we got here. What is something that you regret?
What is something I regret?
Yeah, what's something you regret?
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely shit.
I regret nothing.
Your Highness.
I'm just gonna tell you, life is like my journey in everything that I've been through, everything I've survived, everything I've accomplished. I regret nothing. I'm gonna tell you why. Regret is the loser's anthem, and that's and for that reason, like I said, everything you have done or been through have shaped you. So thus far in your life has shaped your life into wherever you are. So if you feel like your life is just like a piece of crap at this particular point, then guess what? You basically are not in the right mindset.
There you go.
That's it. Because guess what? You're still here.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this message right now, you are still here.
And not only are you still here, you're one of the cooler ones, because you are tuned into fucking talkradio.com. Like,
facts!
How much better can your life be?
Snap
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Snapple facts.
You are one of the brilliant ones.
Facts.
All right. Okay. The subject line got me. I don't know what's going on. Let's see what it is. I'm scared for my sex life. I am 19 and I recently met a girl for the first time I've been intimate with. I live in the US and we've been seeing each other for months, but the next time we hang out, she wants to do more than make out. She wants to do something with my dick. I'm really scared, mainly because I'm only 5.8 inches and uncircumcised. I know that technically it's better that way for the sake of high school life. I don't know. I'm really scared she will laugh even then get turned off when she sees my dick. Wow. Well, first of all, thank you for trusting me with this question. Uncircumcised penises are not horrible. They're unattractive looking. Well, they're not horrible if you clean it properly. If you know how to flip it back and clean it, and you're not smelling like you got a fucking yeast infection, you're fine. The question is, should he be nervous that he's got 5.8 inches of uncircumcised cock, and he's never actually fucked his girlfriend before?
5.8 inches alive or dead?
He didn't specify. Yeah. But okay, let's assume it's live. Let's assume when it's up. Right? Let's assume that when it's up, it's only less than 6 inches long.
You know, I learned a long time ago it's not the size.
That's correct. That's what I'm going to tell her. You know what? You tuned into the right show. So she might laugh at you, but I can tell you this.
She may not laugh at you
she
because
might not.
Guess what? Well, look at it. She have the ukobita and shit. That's right for she.
Exactly.
I don't know.
So this is what I would say. You guys made out the last time. I would say make sure your makeout session is much more intense. Pay attention to her. This is your job. This is your first time. Pay attention. When you kiss certain things, watch if she moves. Watch if she pulls back is important. You don't want to do something that you saw on a porno or some fucking uncle taught you and you think is the right fucking thing to do. I need you to pay attention to her body. Yeah, we're going to get to that one too as well. Give me that one, Your Highness. Tell me, because I was going to say it.
Learn how to use your penis. If you know how to use it, no matter what size it is, and you know how to, you can satisfy her without penetration. Let me rephrase that. Let me say that again. You can satisfy this woman without penetration. Like you can make her crawl walls and all kinds of stuff with foreplay. If you
Absolutely.
look, and I'm not, the stuff you see on porn is just like, I don't know what the hell that is, but I mean, you can learn a lot, but you may make a mistake and do the wrong thing. How about you just have a conversation with her before you sleep with her and learning, because she probably knows her body, and if she doesn't and you both idiots, don't have sex.
I love it. If you're both stupid, don't fuck.
If you're both inexperienced, listen, I don't want to use the phrase stupid. If you're both inexperienced, don't have sex. Chances are you may end up having a baby or may end up having. She might. Do you even know how experienced she is?
This is the thing. That's what I was going to say. I don't know that the conversation ahead of time will work because at 19, I remember at 19, my pussy was hot. I just listen. I didn't want to talk about shit. I just want to fuck. I didn't want to talk about shit. And the fact that she already told you in advance, look, we've been kissing. This shit is cute. But the next time I want to do something with your dick, she's already. But
you have to also remember that women are more advanced.
Absolutely.
Like even though she's young, she would have been fucking a lot of grown ass.
She said she might have been fucking a lot of grown ass guys from before. That's possible.
Because these young women, they are in another lane. Like the 19 and 20 wasn't when we was 19 and 20. It's different. It's totally different.
A whole new.
It's a whole new. Yeah.
It is. But 5.9 inches is not that bad. You can do some things with that. You can. So what I'm going to need you to do, besides practicing your foreplay techniques and shit, touching her pussy, sucking on her breasts, kissing her neck. There's a great spot if you can catch her in that downward position where she's on all fours, her face is down on the pillow, and you can get to kiss the top of the back of her, her left shoulder. That's usually a thing. That works. You might be able to kiss the back of her kneecaps, that kind of shit, learn her, see how she moves. But I'm going to also need you to masturbate this week. I need you to see how many strokes it actually takes to get you off. Because the last thing you want to do is have a little dick and come quick. That's going to be a bad situation for you. So I need you to masturbate. I need you to pay attention to when you're having foreplay. And I need you to do some foreplay shit with her one more time before you fuck her. Yeah. You can go.
Tell them to message you if they're having problems hearing, because some people are saying they're not able to hear.
Okay, so there are some people having some technical difficulties on the website. I don't know why. Yeah. Let's give it to you again. It is www.tawkradio.com, and when you go /shows, you go on, you click the shows link, and then there's a live stream player that's there. You're going to look for the black player with the yellow button. That's what you're looking for. On one side it has archives of old shows, and on the other side is a black player with a yellow button. You want to press that button and you'll hear everything I'm saying right now. Me and Your Highness and our special guest who's in the background. How are you enjoying yourself? Are you good? Huh? Yeah. All right. See, she's having a good time. She's got VIP access to TalkRadio.com. She came from very far. She came from very far to come here and sit in on a live episode of TalkRadio.com. I appreciate you, my darling. All right. So we've got one more question we need to get into. Let me know if that technical thing has been straightened up. Have you ever been in an interracial relationship? Your Highness. An interracial relationship. Have you ever dated anyone outside of your race?
Define dating.
Right. Dated, fucked, whatever. Let's say fucked, but for the sake of all, have you fucked someone outside of your race?
No.
Have you dated someone, been in, kissed or anything?
No intimacy. I went out on a date.
on a date with
But
someone
then
outside.
it was an Italian, but
Okay.
Italians are considered
Black. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she dated an Italian
a
guy,
bad experience.
but it was not an intimate thing.
No, not intimacy.
And if you guys have
I ran.
if you guys have listened to my show before, you will know that you know I love black men and I've not got outside. But do you want to speak on why you was not a good situation? Have you? Oh no, you've not been outside. Okay, so our guest has not been outside either. Yeah, I think black guys are yummy. I say that all the time, and it's not offensive to my white listeners because I know I've got Caucasian listeners and Spanish listeners. You guys, oh, Cypher. Look, Cypher loves all of you, but I just happen to like what I love. I like what I love. I said it. Fuck it, I said it. I like what I love. That's it. I don't take it back. I don't fucking take it back because black guys come in all ranges, from light skin to all the way dark skin to 5.8 inches all the way up to 12 or something. I don't even have a 12-inch guy.
I don't.
That's like a whole fucking foot. He might as well just lay me down and step on me. If you got 12 inches of dick, you might as well step on me. I don't understand what's happening there. But anyway, this is TalkRadio.com's Freaky Friday with the Queen of Jamrock Soul in the building. I'm going to put on some more music. I'm going to help the people behind the scenes sort out their technical issues so they can tune in and hear us and all the antics that we're carrying on with right now. So, we're going to do that, people. We're going to do that right this moment and get everybody sorted out. It's TalkRadio.com's Freaky Fridays.
fresh out boost. If they want the drama, got the ooze. Ship the whole crew to the cruise. Doing shit you don't even see him move. Ride with me, boss. I got a hard head, but her ass off. She want the last name with the ring on it. Cause I pulled out $1 million cash, told her plank on it.
And we are back here live on talkradio.com. That was Unforgettable featuring Sway Lee and French Montana on talkradio.com. Live with the Queen of Jamrock Soul in the building and our special guests having their own little things going on in the background. You guys wish you were fucking here. I can tell you what. So I want to give a shout out to Danny the Photog, who was saying, how come you didn't seat me out there? I'm shouting you out now, my darling. I just wanted to make sure you were there. Hello, Danny the Photog. Wish you were here. Shout out to Mr. B as well. Shout out to the Brooklyn Hospital crew and staff that's sneaking in the closets right now to tune into the show. Blew you up. Sorry. Yeah, the boss. See, this is the thing. If you get busted, that means your boss is listening too, so you can throw that back in his face. Boom, there it is. Everybody's in trouble. Fuck it. Talkradio.com. Freaky Fridays here with the Queen of Jamrock Soul. So we're going to get some more music tonight and some more questions and stuff. So here's a question. Ever had sex with someone that you shouldn't have? Who wants to take that one? Hey, Danny the Photog. There you go. Nosy. All right, I'm talking now. Send me a question. All right. So have you ever had sex with somebody you shouldn't have?
Someone I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Have I ever had?
I'll take that one first.
Yeah, you go first.
I'll take that one first. Yeah. Oh, Danny's like, what is she going to say? I'm going to tell you what to say, nosy. All right. So I banged this guy who happened to be somebody's husband, but he didn't tell me he was somebody's husband.
That doesn't count.
That does count.
Because you didn't know. See, that's knowingly.
No, wait. It gets better. Hold on. It gets better. So when I initially fucked him, I didn't know he was somebody's husband. But in us getting into it, there was one evening I went over trying to be real sexy. It's a snowy night and shit, so I go in my half nakedness in my trench coat. And I get there and we know where we came there for, so I stripped my clothes off. We fuck. Really good. Literally fucked him to sleep. Knocked out. Alright, so I'm up and I'm watching cartoons. Yes, fucking I said it. I'm going to watch cartoons. What? Anyway, so I'm watching cartoons. I hear somebody fiddling around by the door. The person gets in, so I tap and say, babe, I think somebody's breaking into your house. But then I'm thinking to myself, how the fuck you breaking in with keys and shit? Because I'm just kind of like, fucked up. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. Pussy's feeling good, watching cartoons. I'm in a good headspace. So this person comes in with these keys. Alright, so now the person comes in, he jumps up to get his bat, he runs to the door, there's a conversation exchange. I'm not speaking to a fucking burglar. So then I realize at this point it's probably not a fucking burglar with keys and a conversation. Alright, so this is the things that we're talking about here on talkradio.com. Fuck it, tell you my business. So the person comes in, and I hear things going on like, does this bitch know that you're married? And I'm answering back from the fucking room like, no, bitch, I did not. You know what I'm saying? She hits with the, does this bitch know you got a kid? Well, yeah, bitch, I knew about the kid, but she knew you had a baby on the way. No, bitch, didn't know about the baby on the fucking way. So now as this conversation is happening, I am calling for backup because this guy lives a half a block away from a police precinct. Yeah? So now, here's a wife that's pregnant with a baby on the way and a baby. Yeah? Okay. So I don't feel safe now. Okay. I have no right to be in this house. My fuck has already passed. My time has expired. Probably time for me to leave. So I call one of my friends who's a correctional officer. Figured let's call somebody who has a badge and a legal gun. Something will have to happen here. So I called him up. I said, hey, guy, friend of mine, I just finished fucking this person, and now there's someone in the house that's mad that I just finished fucking this person. This is what's happening. I swear to God. Can't make this stuff up. So I'm there in the house, and I'm laying in the bed still with my half-nakedness, and pussy's still feeling good. At this point, it didn't get upset yet. The pussy didn't get upset yet. I'm still remembering the fuck that I took before the doorbell, and in the door, things happening. So we're in there. And she said, I'm gonna fuck this bitch up and fuck this bitch. I'm like, well, goddamn, what the fuck do I want to give me tonight? I already got one already. I said, how many fucks do I gotta get tonight? You know what I'm saying? Alright. So now she makes her way past him. He's like trying to block her, telling her to leave. He comes back to me. He goes, oh, don't worry, I'm gonna make her leave. I said, look, it's snowing outside. It's your fucking wife. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna leave. I got a guy come pick me up. He flips out. Oh, ain't no fucking guy coming to get you. What? Dude, not only is somebody coming to get me, but he's got a legal gun and a fucking badge, and he's coming to get me right now in this motherfucking snow. Okay, so he's insisting she's gonna go. No, this is that. Okay. Somehow she pushes past him. My back is still very comfortable. I got my friend coming with the gun and the badge. He's handling his wife. I'm laying on the bed watching cartoons. All right. She gets past him somehow and throws something at me. Yeah? Hits me. Boom, like a ton of bricks. And instinctively, my mind says, don't move. Right? Thank God I didn't move. The bitch threw the fucking baby at me. I'll give it to you one more time. The bitch threw the baby at me. And this clearly was a fucking West Indian toddler. I could feel every fucking drop of carnal courage she ever ate. I could feel the fucking kick me, kill me on her fucking feet. Every dumpling this little bitch has ever eaten. I could feel all of it on my back because she threw the fucking baby at me. Now, when I didn't move, if I did, he had an antique dresser behind me. The baby's face got busted up on the fucking dresser. All this other shit going on. Finally, I make my way past all the nonsense. I get at the house. I leave. The next day, she calls me. Let's talk about the phone call, ladies. Ladies, when your man is cheating on you, stop calling the other women.
Yes.
I don't know what normally happens in these conversations, but I want to say what happened in mine. So apparently, she went through every number in the caller ID to find me. And like everybody else at the time, I had somebody else's fucking name on my caller ID. Because why the fuck? Because I do shit like this. I fuck people's husbands. I don't even calling me. You know what I'm saying? So she went through every number asking for me. Finally, she gets me. So she says to me, did you know anything about that? I said, no, I did not know about you. She goes, well, now that you do, are you going to stop fucking him? And I said, absolutely not. She goes, what? But I'm pregnant. I said, yeah, I get that. And you threw a baby at me. I said, I told her, I said, I would have stopped fucking him, but you crossed the line. Oh, how did I do that? He's my man first. I said, absolutely. But I feel like in all the good fucks that I got from your man, because she asked, she says, has he eaten your pussy before? Yes, he has. Has he taken you out? Yes, he has. Has he spent money? It's a requirement. You know what I'm saying? All these things I answered. But I told her, had you not thrown the fucking baby at me, I probably would have stopped. But at this point, I feel like he owes me a couple more fucks because you assaulted me with his child. You know what I'm saying? Honest to God. And she's like, are you serious? I said, yes. I feel like he owes me a couple more fucks for this assault. It's just for the simple assault of it. You threw a baby at me. And by the way, he told me that the one you're carrying is probably not his. She's shocked. He told you that? I said, is it not true? Or is it a possibility? I said, so what you mad for? Let me keep his company until you figure that out. You know what I'm saying? And then we have no problem. So yes, to answer the question, did I fuck somebody I probably shouldn't have? That would probably be the situation. But again, when I got into bed with him, didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And it was a pretty good fuck. It was pretty good. So yeah, there it is. That's my answer to that. Anybody else want to take that one? You're welcome. This is TalkRadio.com's Freaky Friday with Cypher Kai and the Queen of Jamrock. So
I'm still here, guys. I'm still here.
So that's how that happens here sometimes. So you're gonna take. Let's move on to another question. But that's the one. That's the one.
I think
right
that was
there.
the answer.
That's the answer. That is the answer. You're welcome. Once upon a time, Cypher fucked a guy who had a crazy wife. Okay. Next, are women not really that attracted to men's bodies? Who the fuck? Who? Lesbians? Is that lesbians?
What? Wait. Ask that question.
What? It says, are women not really that attracted to men's bodies? Unless you're a lesbian, you're quite attracted to a men's body. That's kind of the whole point of the whole. I don't know.
Okay, so do you know if that's a male or female?
I'm gonna. They didn't say.
Presume that.
So I'm
gonna assume that's a man.
Okay.
So first, right?
Yeah.
Before me even answer the question, I gotta get.
The accent's coming out. Goddamn it! Jesus.
Before I even answer that question, right? I'm gonna say this: that men and women, we are so much alike in a lot of different ways. We see y'all just like y'all see us. We look at y'all like y'all look at us. A lot of us, the real ones, the ones that are in tune with who they are and just don't care.
Right?
Like we're attracted to. It's crazy because as you get older, there are phases. We talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
We brought that up. There are phases that you go through. You see, for me, personally, sight and hygiene. Boy, I don't care if you're fat, as long as you ain't sloppy and nasty looking. If you put yourself together well and you smell like I could eat all over, I am going to say I'm attracted to your body.
Oh,
I'm attracted to how you carry yourself. We are attracted to. So yes, we are attracted to.
So I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna give it a name. I'm attracted to your soap sexy. Fuck that.
Straight.
Your soap game is tight.
Yeah.
You know
Hygiene is super important, and just how you carry yourself. Confidence, hygiene. There's a balance. There's a whole thing that happens. Like, because if you could be a big dude, but you got your dress really nicely. You dress really nicely, and you smell good, and you know what you're doing when people are not seeing.
Well, I can tell you this. I gotta be honest. I'm not that attracted to a guy's body. That's not what gets me. Because I have had guys that I'm quite attracted to their cocks, quite attracted to the way they treat me, teach me, touch me, and all that shit. But they had flat asses or loose asses or stretch marks or whatever, and that makes you part of who you are. But if I'm looking at just that in the whole thing, like I've had a guy bang me so fantastic before, and then he gets up off my fucking bed and I watch him walk away from him like, fuck, did I really do that? but when he turned back around and smiled at me and I wasn't even looking at his penis, I was like, yeah, I enjoyed that. But when he turned back around, I was like, what the fuck? So I had to close my eyes. I took the back and close my eyes.
He's shaped like a bullock. From the back of my shaped like a bullock.
Shaped like an inverted pumpkin or some shit, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, he wasn't. He had the craziest shape squash. But his dick game was all the way up. His hygiene, like you said, was all the way up. Intellectual, and have all those other beautiful black man features and all that. But yeah, to just look at him full on naked, not really the greatest thing. So I wasn't really attracted to men's bodies. If you are a person that's into guys who work out and shit with their clothes on, yes, even guys who work out don't look the same when they're naked. They don't. It's different. Like, okay, well, that's pretty. But again, if you're pretty and you fuck me badly, I'm not really that turned on by you. So yeah, I guess we're gonna leave that right on that. We'll leave that right there. I'm a man who likes shaving my legs. Is that wrong? No. I prefer guys with no hair because I put my mouth everywhere and I don't really plucking shit out my teeth. You know what I'm saying? So if you what happened? Okay.
Eventually. Listen, there's wait. Okay, so let me wait. You answered that. Let me answer that.
Okay.
Read the question again.
I'm a man who likes shaving my legs. Is it wrong?
All right. You're a man who likes
shaving your legs.
No. You're a man who likes women who. And you like shaving your legs?
It didn't say the woman part. It says he's a man who likes shaving his legs. Is it wrong?
It ain't wrong if you like. It's not. Listen, either way, it's not wrong, right?
Right.
It's what you enjoy. However, me like my man for feel like a man.
Okay.
But if him ear is alright.
Okay.
You know.
You shave. Yeah, you can shave.
Like, I mean.
But I mean, if a guy shaves his legs.
If you look like you got buckwheat in a headlock, and your legs look like, you could cut a weave or a whole weave off your joint. Then by all means, groom. Shave.
Like a car. I just
yeah. Like I don't.
Oh wow. Okay. I think that might hit my 3-question quota before my song play again. So let's see what we got queued up in here. What's left in here? Oh, okay. We got something. Here we go. This is Bodak Yellow from Cardi B. I found this song the other day. I got quite obsessed with it. It's a little vulgar, but you guys will get it. It's fucking Freaky Fridays on TalkRadio.com.
That little bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the school, I can get them both, I don't wanna choose. And I'm quick, cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance, now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now speak, that means I don't fuck with you. I'm a boss, you a worker, bitch. I make bloody moves. Now she say she gon' do what or who? Let's find out and see. Cardi B, you know where I'm at, you know where I be. You in the club just to party. I'm there, I get paid a fee. I be in and out them banks so much, I know they tired of me. Honestly, don't give a fuck about who in front of me. Drop 2 mixtapes in 6 months. What bitch working as hard as me? I don't bother with these hoes. Don't let these hoes bother me. They see pictures, they say ghosts. Bitch, I'm who they tryna be. Look, I might just chill in some babe. I might just chill with your boo. I might just spill on your babe. My pussy feel like a lake. He wanna swim with his face. I'm like, okay. I let him get what he want. He buy me East Saint Laurent and the new whip. When I go fast as a horse, I got the trunk in the front. I'm the hottest in the street. Know you probably heard of me. Got a bag and fix my teeth. Hope you hoes know it ain't cheap. And I pay my mama bills. I ain't got no time to chill. Think these hoes be mad at me. They baby father wanna bill. Say little bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the store, I can get them both. I don't wanna choose. And I'm quick, cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now speak, that means I don't fuck with you. I'm a boss, you a worker, bitch. I make bloody moves. If you a pussy, you get popped. You a goofy, you a op. Don't you come around my way. You can't hang around my block. And I just check my account, turns out I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. I put my hand above my hip. I bet you dip, he dip, she dip. I say I get the money and go. This shit is hot like a stove. My pussy glitter is gold. Tell that little bitch play her role. I just a rope and no rolls. I just came up in a rave. I need to fill up the tank. No, I need to fill up the safe. I need to let all these hoes know they none of they niggas is safe. I go to dinner and steak. Only the real can relate. I used to live in the peace. Now it's a crib with a gay. Rolly got charms, the life frosted flakes. Hard to let these bitches know. Just in case these hoes forgot. I just wanna check the mail. Another check from all the dots. That little bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the store, I can get them both. I don't wanna choose, and I'm quick, cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now speak, that means I don't fuck with you. I'm a boss, you a worker, bitch. I make bloody moves. Bloody moves.
All right, we're back here live on talkradio.com's Freaky Fridays. So you're halfway there. So Danny the Photog says he's going to come and raid the studio right now. He's one of the chosen few who happens to know the secret location of the studio. But Danny, I need you to stay still because I might have a surprise for you in the next couple minutes. There was a reason why I told you to make sure this is not the night you listen to the archives. You need to hear the live show tonight. We got a special guest in the building to do special things for Danny the Photog in a few minutes. I'm just saying, stay tuned, people. It's for everybody. Shout out to all the fans. If you give a shout out right now to the archivers who are at work and who are going to tune into this archive. So I want to let you know from right now, I love you. All my friends and fans on the west coast of the US who are going to turn in because you're 3 hours behind us, probably dealing with your kids still at work and all that stuff. All our friends in the UK who are tuned in, even though you are 5 hours ahead of us. Ooh, wait, Talk Radio is getting large, you people. It's getting large and in charge. And shout out to our special guests in the building. Are you still enjoying yourself? Yes, oh yes. Oh yes, she's so sweet. Oh yes. I know you're waiting, don't fucking rush me. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, so there's Danny the Photo trying to find out what the hell's going on. So let's get some more questions and then let me know when you're ready for a little surprise for Danny the Photo.
I don't want to do that, no.
Huh?
I don't want to do that.
Just like 3 lines. That's it. 3 lines.
That's a lot.
That's it. 3 lines. You got it, man. 3 lines. Alright. So, what constitutes cheating? I was talking to a friend who said his wife thinks that if you even think about another woman, it's cheating. So what is cheating in your opinion? Is it like Is it looking at another woman or man, cheating with someone of the opposite sex, or is porn or masturbating to porn cheating? Personally, I'm happily married and really don't do anything I mentioned. However, I don't believe that masturbation is cheating. Checking out other women or chatting with women, to me, is inappropriate. I agree. It's inappropriate. And if your friend's wife thinks, what's what she said? Thinking about other women's cheating. That, first of all, I can tell you right now, that bitch is cheating on her man. I'm telling you right now. Tell your fucking friend his wife's cheating on him.
Wait.
That's nonsense.
Wait. Say, read the something again.
The contention is, to read the whole thing again? Okay. He wants to know what constitutes cheating. He says he was talking to his friend who said, his wife's friend said, that even thinking about another woman is cheating.
His wife's friend is a Ross idiot.
Right? So what is cheating in my opinion? He says, what's cheating in your opinion? Is it looking at another woman or man, chatting with someone of the opposite sex, or is porn or masturbating to porn cheating? Personally, I am happily married and really don't do any of the things I mentioned. However, I don't believe that masturbation is cheating, and checking out other women or chatting with them is inappropriate. That's his belief. Now, for your friend's wife to say that even thinking about another woman is cheating is retarded.
It is retarded,
It is
but then
retarded.
normally
And
when people are actually like that, or has those retarded restrictions, excuse the word retarded, let me rephrase, those ridiculous restrictions,
And insecurities.
it means they're doing stuff because
Absolutely.
they're afraid that what they're doing is going to be done to them
Right.
by the person that they're doing it to.
Absolutely. Now, I would say the inappropriate, yes, I would hate to believe that I'm ever in a committed monogamous relationship and I'm having an intimate moment with a guy and he's thinking about somebody else. So in that moment when I'm naked and I want you focused completely on me and everything that pleases me, and I find out you're thinking about someone else by way of you blurting out someone else's name or some other shit, or remember the last time I did this, it is quite disrespectful.
That would never happen.
That would literally dry my pussy up immediately. I've never had that happen before, but I can tell you I have in my celibacy, let some more secrets out, I want to say 2 years ago, I had someone trying to do some oral things with me, and usually it's a good situation, but for some reason it just wasn't happening for me in that moment, and I did, first time ever, think about somebody else, and it got me off, and the person that was burying his face under me knew, he realized it, wasn't mad at it, handled his business and whatever, but that's the first time I've ever done that, and I kept saying to myself, fuck, I would really hate to know that someone would do that to me, but it's an understanding. We are grown-ups and we have an understanding. I am celibate, and I don't want any kind of penetration whatsoever, so I don't even insert and masturbate anything, but every so often a handsome man wants to bury his face underneath me, I might oblige him in that way and allow him to do that. I'm just saying. So that's what that was. But yeah, somebody thinking about something else or someone else in the moment that we're being intimate, yeah, I'd find that kind of disrespectful. It's kind of hard to know that, isn't it? I mean, if their eyes glaze over while you're saying their name or calling them daddy or God or whatever the fuck you call them, you can kind of figure that out. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, yeah, thinking about somebody else is not cheating. So yeah, that chick's an idiot. That's just retarded. So whatever, inappropriate.
Okay, so the cheating situation, I want to talk about the visual and seeing and looking at people.
Okay.
Men and women that are listening, please be advised. We are going to look and admire other people. It's nothing wrong with admiring other
Absolutely.
people. Inappropriately looking at someone while you're with your woman, disrespect. It's good when you know your partner and you have a relationship with them. At the end of the day, you're gonna see someone who, we are beautiful people. Bottom line, and again, as long as it's not done in a disrespectful, distasteful way, in the midst of you're walking down the road with your wife and she's drop dead gorgeous, and you see another woman and she looks nice, or your wife decides if it's that kind of situation that she's admiring another woman, whatever.
I've done that. I've given women compliments before.
And the thing is, it's just a way of knowing, you're secure with who you are.
Yeah.
You're secure with the fact that the woman or man you're walking with or with is, by you guys have an understanding and you respect and love each other to the point where it is it's not going to be anything. The minute you think that your man is walking down the street with you and they're not looking at somebody else or not, again, there's a way. It's not what you do, it's how you do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to respect the situation that you're in at the end of the day. But we look just like men
Yeah,
look. Women
absolutely.
look. We want,
Absolutely.
you know, but it's not cheating. It's not classified as cheating, and that's the dumbest thing I've ever
Because
heard in
looking
my
and
life.
ogling are two different things,
Stupid.
right? So
Yeah.
if you're like, oh shit,
Yeah,
like,
like,
babe,
damn.
at the fucking gym. Look at this dude. Like, you know,
Yeah, that's some other way.
babe, what's
That's
you know?
mad disrespect.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
disrespectful.
That-
Like, you know what I
absolutely.
mean? So
but yeah, looking and ogling are two different things, and looking is not cheating. So let's start. Let's just get
Absolutely.
past all of that. Yeah. Okay. What else we got in here? Please don't be a story. Jesus. They sent me oh no, that's too fucking long. I'm not reading that. Stop sending me essays, people. I won't do it. Okay. This one seems like, oh, please don't be long. Please don't be long. Too long, sorry. Alright, you guys got me with these fucking headlines though. Alright, let's see what we got. Is it wrong for married couples to intentionally have more children than they can afford, even for religious reasons? That's a little too deep for tonight. That's a little too... Yeah.
whoa. Let me answer that quickly.
Okay.
Quickly.
Alright.
Me I gotta ask the person where I answer that question there. if it's taking money out your pocket, are you buying these people Pampers?
Mm-hmm.
Are you buying their milk? Are you taking care of their children financially?
Mm-hmm.
If they're not upon welfare, is it wrong? How is it wrong? Like
No,
children
they're saying they're having kids that they cannot afford for religious reasons.
We mean because they not believe in abortion and them something that for them business that's between them and their maker.
Yeah.
We're moving.
There it is. Like I said, it's a little too deep for me.
Yeah,
that's a little too deep for me. Not for the Tonight Show. Maybe when we expand it to the rest of the week. Another round? Yeah. All right. In 1 second. Got you. So let's see. Do I have to change my last name if my ex-husband is getting married? Woo! Because some of my married fans tuned in and let me know that if you have an ex. Let's say she was a spiteful, venomous ex, and now you got a new chick that's about to take your fucking name. Are you going to make or suggest that your ex-wife give up your name? She doesn't. I know she doesn't legally have to, but would you encourage her to do it?
Okay. All right. Me not gonna answer the question. Me gonna just ask the woman where I asked the question. Why you want to hold on to the rat? If the man left you after the divorce, why you trying to hold on to the last name in the first place?
If the man left, you don't feel your pussy fast.
I was just saying, why are you holding on to it?
That she's been married. Nobody would have known that you were married.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
No, they wouldn't, because you're using your last name. Okay, if you're being asked to let it go, no one can ask you to let it go. But what difference? I mean, do you feel some type of way? Why? I'm curious about that. Like, why do you want to even continue to use the last name if you still have your surname that you can go back to if you divorce? Like, yeah, like you're done.
That just seems like a manipulative thing to do, you know. And I think that stems.
No, I'm the first Mrs.
Right.
So.
That's what it seems like.
Nobody in my business. He still don't want you. He giving his last name to somebody else. Sorry. Get out of here.
Like, it seems a little spiteful. It seems a little spiteful.
Shashawn says she's still in her feelings about something. Keep it moving.
Absolutely.
Get over it.
That's absolutely.
He
what
left.
That sounds like. That is
Get over
what
it.
That sounds like. Yeah, absolutely.
He's gone. Like he's giving the last name to somebody else. Listen, and this is what it is. You wasn't able. Listen. You was not able to hold on to the. So if he was a good man, the good man that you got. If he wasn't a good man, why you want his last name still? That's the thing.
Absolutely.
Depending on what the situation was.
Makes you either way.
Exactly. Listen, it's a lose-lose battle for you, whoever it is. You just let it go, honey. Let it go. Let it go.
You lose twice. You lose out. I guess you feel she's losing twice. Or you lost the guy to whoever this chick is, and then you lose your name too. And I'm going to assume you'll just choose to hold on to the name.
Just let go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
I told you guys, it's the Queen of Jamrock Soul in the building.
First thing Monday morning, you better pack your bags and go.
Woo! Well, live music. So what we're going to do here in a minute, you let me know when you're ready. Are you ready? You want to go to one more song first when we come back?
Yes, you're going to
do it, man. Come on. Let's do it. You can do it. All right. So you want to do it now? Give you one more song first and come back. Just want to come back?
I guess you can come back.
All right. So when I come back from this little song. We're gonna have a little musical interlude from the Queen of Jamrock Soul live in the studio. Oh my god! Oh my god! Stop being nosy, Danny. Stop being nosy. I'm just saying, nosy ass. Is she gonna serenade me? Whatever. Whatever. All right, so let's get into a little Ed Sheeran tonight here, people, on TalkRadio.com's Freaky Fridays in the building. Shape of You by Ed Sheeran.
The club isn't the best place to find the lovers, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, tripping fast, and then we talk slow. And you come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop it, and the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. And now I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. And last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. Well, I'm in love with your body. 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 Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you. When we can, we let the story begin. We're going out on our first date. You and me are thrifty, so go all you can eat. Fill up your bag and I fill up the plate. We talk for hours and hours about the sweet and the sour, and how your family's doing okay. And leaving, getting a taxi, kissing the backseat, tell the driver make the radio play. And I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. Well, I'm in love with your body. 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 Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you. Come on, be my baby, come on. 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 I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, come on, be I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, come on, be I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, be I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you.
Alright, we are back here live on TalkRadio.com. You guys forgive me. Y'all know I'm in the studio fucking around. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But it's all good. Because it's live radio. Shit comes up sometimes. So now, I want to give some special shout outs to some people who let me know they're on behind the scenes. I want to give a shout out to Mr. LP that is tuned in. Management. that's tuned in. I want to give a shout out to my personal pilot who plans on taking my pussy on all kinds of new and wonderful trips. I want to lay back there, this long distance, head back, lay back. There you go. Now, Danny the Photog, who's been a loyal listener for a long time, and I know Mr. B is going to cuss me out, but your time will come. In a couple of weeks, don't worry about it. So we got a special guest in the building. For those of you just tuned in, we have the Queen of Jamrock Soul in the building. I have been curtsying and bowing and all kinds of things in the studio all evening because Your Highness is here. Your Majesty is here. And so I have access to one of the most talented black women in the game right now. And because I'm fucking spoiled and it's my own goddamn show, I'm going to have her do a live dub plate right now. Some of my very a live dub plate right now.
Only you can do some shit like this.
And Danny the Photog is being very selfish. He says, look, fuck Mr. B right now. It's all about me. It is all about you, babe. It's all about Danny the Photog right now, your sexy self. So, Danny, darling, we're going to do something for you for being a loyal fan of talkradio.com. We're going to do that for you right now. So, the Queen of Jamrock Soul would like to give you a musical tribute on behalf of talkradio.com for being a loyal listener of the show. Miss Madam, what would you like to do here for us tonight on talkradio.com? You need a little old school. What about that?
Tonight is the night that you, Danny, make me home.
Lighter!
And you said you'll be gentle with me, and I hope you will. Ooh, I'm nervous.
Ooh, yes.
And I'm trembling. And I'm waiting for you to walk in.
Ooh.
But I try so hard to relax, but Danny, I just can't keep still. No.
That's all you get, baby. Danny the Photog is all about. She's waiting for you to make her a woman, Danny. He said, yes, he will. He said, yes, I will. Yes, I will. I bet you will. Really Danny the Photog in the building.
Shout out, Danny. Big up yourself.
There it is. Tune Jamrock Soul. This is everything. You needed to be here. Nope. Not allowed. But see, this is what happens. Danny is my Jiminy Cricket. For those of you who don't tune in, he is the one that will tell me behind the scenes what the sound quality comes in like. He will Google some shit when I'm stumbling on the air. He is that loyal fan that follows me everywhere. Mwah, you're welcome, yo. Thank you. He says, thank you, my queen. Yes, there you go. All right. Yay, I'm glad you enjoyed that. So we are tuned in here to talkradio.com's Freaky Friday with the Queen of Jamrock Soul in the building. Thank you so much for being here. So we're going to say some stats on Miss Jamrock Soul. So tell us, the people, a little bit about what you'll be doing for the next couple of weeks. Not too much, because I needed to come back for her album release. So she's going to give you guys a little bit, because we needed to come back and do a full show just for her and her music and her talents and all that. But for right now, let the people know that you took out your time from your busy schedule. She was doing rehearsals and stuff, and I literally kidnapped her. I brought her to the freaking studio to talk shit with me right now for you guys. So what are you be working on for the next couple of weeks, and when is your album dropping?
Okay, so the album will be out fall of this year.
Okay.
Haven't titled that yet. I'm still working on the title of the album.
Okay.
I didn't want it to be like a song like off the album titled album.
Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out something creative and something that's me.
Okay.
But I can tell you this: the new album is going to be definitely something to remember. We're looking at a Grammy.
Oh, hello.
We're really like, that's the quality of work, the body of work. It's reggae music, but reggae music paying homage to when reggae music did nice. You know, the foundation of reggae, and we're doing some really creative stuff because we're mixing the soulfulness with the foundation vibes. Okay. I have a tune I say it's like, if you know reggae music, Toots and the Maytals meets Aretha kind of vibe, and it's like a really funky, like really that kind of fusion that I'm excited about the project. But as of next week, I'll be on the road touring with Talking Dreads. So we're going down the East Coast. We'll be in Florida for a lot of shows, Boca Raton, Naples, people are listening. If you're listening, and I'm sure you have a big audience all over. So just look for Talking Dreads in your town.
Okay.
They can go to Talking Dreads, the website, Talking Dreads on Instagram, and the list of the itinerary of where we're going to be. I'm only with them for 2 weeks because I'm filling in for someone, but my personal tour will be probably later on in the year, if not 2018. But the album is coming, the album release is coming. We'll definitely keep Talk Radio informed.
Nice.
I'll be back when the album
Yes, you hear it? You heard it here first. She will be back when the album drops. And I'm shameless. So right now, live on the air, I'm going to make my pitch. I would like to have the extra ticket to the Grammy. When you get it, I'm going to be your fucking +1. I don't care who you're dating at the time. I'm going to respond to your kids and stuff.
He's like,
I'm shameless. I'm going to say it right now. I am your fucking +1 for your Grammys because I believe that.
I'll take even a nomination because I really believe this body of work is really like special. You know what I mean? I'm excited about it. Like I've been excited about stuff that I've created before, but this is my first album. Right now, people who are listening, not just the women, because I just dropped a single titled Real Life Superwoman, which was released on Mother's Day that just passed. And you can gift it to someone, gentlemen. It's just a woman's empowerment song, just letting the women in your lives know how special and how amazing they are. Just watching them sing it, having it in their headphones, on their phones. If you have iTunes, it up on iTunes, CD Baby, all the major digital networks. It is available. It's only 99 cents.
And it's 99 cents. Come on.
Go get a copy. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
And tell 2 friends and buy 2 copies and whatever. And put it on your phone and your laptop and your WhatsApp and your this and your that, and then tell everybody. So you're going to do that. We're also going to make sure we make a link available before the end of the weekend. So if you guys can click the link on the website and go and support that. It'll be on the sponsors page. So you guys can go there and, follow Miss Queen of Jamrock Soul and get her music.
Oh, yes. I'm on social media. Honestly, official Keisha Martin on Instagram.
Okay.
If you guys have any questions, you guys want the link, I am very friendly in terms of like I'll respond to as many messages as I can. If you do DM me or Facebook Messenger me. I am at the capacity in my Facebook page, so please go ahead and go to my like page. It's under Keisha Martin, and so is my personal page is under Keisha Martin as well. So you probably won't be able to get into my personal page. There's like 5,000 people already, but it'll allow you to follow me. And again, I'm on Instagram under official. If you can't remember any of that, Queen of Jamrock Soul is the tag. If you Google that, you'll find me everywhere on social media.
And we're also going to make it available on the website. Yes. So you guys can just click it and make it very easy for you. All right, so she is here. You guys heard a little of her vocal prowess. We're saving her original music for when she comes in officially to talk to us about her CD, which she promised to do right here. So we're going to hold her feet to the fire.
Absolutely.
We're saying she'll be back. And she's a good friend of the show because talkradio.com is like everywhere. And like people love it. And like celebrities love coming here. And talk about your experience when you came to the studio. So we do it big at Talk Radio, goddammit. She got all kinds of relaxation services done when she came here.
Oh, yeah.
She had access to all kinds of wine and food and stuff of her choice. And there was places.
I got the VIP treatment.
She got the VIP treatment because she's a VIP.
I got the VIP rooftop treatment.
Bam! There it is. There it is. This is how we do it. Power 105 don't do this shit. Hot 97 don't do this shit. 92.3 don't do this shit. But talkradio.com does this shit. We do it the best. We love our guests. We love our audience. We love all of you.
And I feel definitely loved.
See that? All of that. And Danny the Photon got serenaded tonight on talkradio.com. Come on. So we're going to get to another song this evening. And we're going to start to wind this down. Guys, we did almost 2 hours tonight. Our squad's proud. We did almost 2 hours tonight. It's amazing. So that I can't right now. Wait. Don't do it. All right, so this is behind the scenes antics we carry on here with people. All right, so we got one more song left for the evening. All right, let's do that. Let's get it. This is going to end it off. So I'm going to end it off with something different. Oh, all right, good to hear that. So people are following you already on Instagram, which is great. All right, here we go. Hold on. So All right, so this is my new anthem right here, people. I know it's a little old. I was like, "Are you just finding that?" I'm just finding it. Damn it, I'm just finding it. So I'm gonna put this on right now. This is "Swallow" by Jason Derulo, featuring Nicki Minaj and Ty Dolla $igns on TalkRadio.com's Freaky Friday.
Young money, young money, young money, young money.
Love in 1,000 different flavors. I wish that I could taste them all night. No, I ain't got no dinner plans, so you should bring all your friends. I swear that to all of y'all my type. All you girls in here, if you're feeling thirsty, come on, take a sip, 'cause you know what I'm serving. No. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Drink, swalla la la. Drink, swalla la la. Swalla la la. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Drink, swalla la la. Drink, swalla la la. Swalla la la. Freaky, freaky, yeah. My freaky, freaky, yeah.
Shimmy, 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 yeah, shimmy, yeah. Bad girls gon' swallow la la. Bust down on my wrist in it, bitch. My pinky ring bigger than this. Matter how I'm Beverly Hills. Dollar got too many girls. Matter how I'm Beverly Hills. All she wears red bottom heels. When she back it up, put it on the top. When she drop it low, put it on the ground. DJ pop it, she gon' swallow that. Champagne pop it, she gon' swallow that.
Shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Drink, swalla la la. Drink, swalla la la. Swalla la la. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Drink, swalla la la. Drink, swalla la la. Swalla la la. Freaky, freaky, yeah. My freaky, freaky,
Girl, no swallow nothing. Word to the Dalai Lama. He know I'm a fashion killer. Word to John Galliano. He cupping that Valentino. Ain't no telling me no. I'm that bitch and he know. How your wife in these thoughts? You don't get wins for that. I'm having another good year. We don't get blimps for that. Cause the gang still cold. We don't get minks for that. When I'm popping them bananas, we don't link chimps for that. I gave these bitches 2 years. Now your time's up. Bless her heart. She throwing shots, but every line sucks. I'm in that cherry red foreign with the brown guts. My shit slapping like dude did LeBron nuts.
If you're feeling thirsty, come on, take a sip, 'cause you know what I'm serving. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Drink, swalla la la. Drink, swalla la la. Swalla la la. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Drink, swalla la la. Drink, swalla la la. Come on.
All right. So you guys are tuned into TAWKRadio.com, www.TAWKRadio.com. So we're going to wind it down for the evening, you guys. We have been here tonight with the Queen of Jamrock Soul, who was nice to share her thoughts, opinions, talent, live dub plates, information, social media shit. My invitation to the Grammys with her when she goes for her nomination /win /go back again and get some more here live on TalkRadio.com. I accept.
Shout out to DJ Toonie that's listening. Shout out to the BFF. Shout out to Noe Don from LP International.
Nice.
Big up on herself. You're
nice.
You know, we gonna have to work that Grammy stuff.
That's all right. You know what? I'm not mad. We can go. We can sneak in together. I'll be smaller by then. We can pretend to be one person. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? I can stand on her back or vice versa. It's okay. We'll work it out. We will. We will get there. We will get there. We'll trade places. One of us is in the audience and clap for you when you go up. The other one will be in the audience when you come back down. We'll figure it out. We'll work it out. We will work it out. It's okay. We're going to share it. It's nothing but talent and love here, people. So this is talkradio.com. Safe journeys on your trip and your tour. Can't wait to have you back when your album actually drops. So that's going to be great. Coming to the studio, get some more platinum treatment when you come. Thank you, Miss Long Distance, for hanging out with us tonight. In the background with your bag of drama and issues and crap. She said she had a great time. So that's how we do it at talkradio.com. We just have grown-up conversations, have a good time doing it. Shout out to Danny the Photog. He's so obedient. Love obedient men. You know, I love obedient men. We said go and follow her on Instagram, and he did. And a couple other people are probably going to do the same. We said tune in, do this, he does it. Danny the Photog is everything. And Mr. B, before you start cursing me out, shout out to you too, my darling. I know you're at work and you didn't make your presence known, so I know you're going to jump into the archives as soon as you get in and get naked. He loves to be naked. Oh, yeah. Oh, sexy. He gets in for work. He said he peels out of his hospital uniform. He gets something to drink and he lays down naked and listens to talkradio.com. So I appreciate you in your nakedness and your consistency. So
even though we never really go deep into the topic, I want to shout out to all the real good woman them out there.
So tell me one more time, what do you think are the qualifications for a good woman? What constitutes being a good woman? Besides being, I mean, obviously there's a lot of women who out here misconstrue that they can't cook for their man or wash for their man because if he's cheating or it makes them look like they're less than. You do what works for your relationship, I think, yeah?
I don't think so.
What's your...
Do what works for your relationship? See, because being a good woman is a separate thing from being in a relationship. You have to be that person in order for a relationship to work before you get into a relationship. So, I mean, again, there's a balance and a list of things, and it's not necessarily anything personal to say cater to one person. It depends on your background, your upbringing, and what kind of life you've lived. You know what I mean?
But at the same time, I mean, then kind of to the point of what you're saying, doesn't that make you a good person as a good woman? When we talk about good woman, you think more of along the lines of being a mate.
Absolutely.
Being a good person, getting your spirituality and all that stuff sorted out makes you a good person. But being a good woman, I mean, what makes you a woman is your boobs and your vagina, really. But being a good person is always a good thing. Being a good woman in a relationship,
Are they two separate entities?
They're not.
They're not. They're really not.
There's a balance. You have to be able to come to a place where you are in a physical, spiritual, mental place to actually enter a relationship. It's not fair to someone else when you are not in those places. That's true. You are not whole in those places. If you also there's people that just don't know how to be by themselves. If you are not there yet, if you are not there where you don't like your own company, again, it's all about being in that place where you know yourself. You've lived a life where, guess what? I've been through all the phases of life that I'm supposed to, because we talked about that. All the phases of life.
Listen to the archives if you missed it.
I've been through all the phases of my life that I'm supposed to. I've been through the stage where, listen, when pum pum did act, I made a wine on the place. Got over that. I got to the place where, I started knowing who I am, knowing what I want, what I desire, and preparing myself as a whole, spiritually, physically, mentally, for a relationship. Then when you get out of that phase, you're ready. And then when you're ready, guess what? It's not about you finding. Stop looking, ladies. That's another thing. Stop looking. Because it's written that in the Bible, if you believe in the Bible, it says, he that findeth a wife. So you are only preparing yourself for that good man to find you. Right. Stop looking. Manasseh, listen, if you are in a place where you're not ready, you're probably going to be like, all right, you're going to see somebody you want and physically attracted to, and you'll let them hit it because guess what? That's your thing and that's the place you're in. But the minute you stop looking and you prepare yourself physically, mentally, and spiritually for that person and just fall back and focus on just keeping a balance and being the best woman that you can be, that person is going to find you, and you're going to identify that person when they come along.
And that's the important part.
Super
Knowing
important.
how to identify that person when they come. That's
absolutely
super important.
No matter what clothes they got on.
Exactly. Exactly. Because he could be a bum and you don't know. Like his
but not literally.
Not literally. Figuratively. Listen, every bum was every bum to be, and it's possible because God got a sense of humor. He got a crazy sense of humor. You could look at today's, like, not necessarily a crazy person, like, you know, a hobo on the street that you would like, that's not mentally well, but I'm just saying, somebody who's homeless today was successful or somewhere in a position of success before they became. Everybody's situation is different. So, I mean, you know, if you're willing to take that ride and build them up or whatever, that's on you. But, you know, it ain't for everybody. But you listen. You there's people that can tell you stories of the come up and how behind, because you know they're saying behind every good and successful man there is a strong woman. I don't know if it meant in that sense, but you know, whatever. Yes. So she's like, that's a little bit much.
Gone. That's why you're there. Yeah, she's got a story to tell. One of these days, I will convince my special long distance guest in the background to say something. Her story is quite amazing, actually. But we're gonna get to some more things, and when the Queen of Jamrock Soul comes back, we will have her come and talk to us outside of her album release. She's just going to be a guest of the show whenever she has time and she's in town. We're going to try to drag her in here to have some conversations with us and have some interesting things to say. But we thank you guys for tuning in. We thank you for all the love and the responses. You're getting so much attention behind the scenes right now, which is amazing. So I can see that some of the Talk Radio fans will now become fans of the Queen of Jamrock. So we appreciate having you here. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight for almost 2 hours, an hour and a half. Of talkradio.com tonight on our Freaky Friday. I appreciate you guys and my little party vibe I was in, and the live dub plate we got from the Queen of Jamrock Soul. Shout out to Danny the Photog.
A lot of fun.
Shout out to Mr. B and everybody else who is tuned in from every coast that we have it. Stop it. Blowing kisses. Okay, that is blowing kisses. All right, your Majesty has to go. Her royal guard came to collect her. The royal guard came to collect her. Cut it out. All right, so you guys, I will see you guys by God's grace next week for another installment of Freaky Fridays. And next week we're gonna do something new. I'm gonna end off the show with what I'm gonna call my bedtime stories. So after you hear all the great stuff that happens on Talk Radio, the music, the nonsense, the questions, the vulgarity, profanity, I'm gonna lull you guys to sleep with some nice erotic poetry. So every week it'll be something different. Next week it might be an original writing for me. We'll see what happens. But we're going to do a new segment next week, and stay tuned in the fall for our ABCs of Sex series. So you guys stay tuned for that. We're going to talk about everything to do with sex, literally from A to Z. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be great. Talkradio.com, Cypher Kai in the building, Queen of Jamrock Soul, and our special guest tuning out for the evening. Bye. Drive safely, sleep well, have great sex, and just enjoy your life. We'll be back next week. Talkradio.com.